AEW could be hiring a major free agent for Blood and Guts. Plus, an AEW star returns in a new role. And Fight Forever's Stadium Stampede mode has been revealed. It's all in the wrestling news right now. Blood and or Guts match on the horizon for AEW. Their annual 2-ring big cage bit of business. And it's getting a bit bigger, isn't it, Adam?
Certainly seems that way. According to Fightful Select, they might be bringing in a major free agent for this. We are talking about none other than Kota Ibushi. Fightful Select saying conversations have taken place between international star Kota Ibushi and All Elite Wrestling. Most of the talent we spoke to this week are of the belief that he would be joining the company in some capacity, specifically for the upcoming Blood and Guts show. AEW haven't made an official announcement. He's not been nearly as public as of late. Now, he has said various things about what he wants to do. He hasn't signed with New Japan. He's still a free agent at this point, but an offer has been made to him by New Japan. He said that he would be willing to do various bits, but he wants to pick and choose at this point, and his priority is seemingly on training the next generation of hot young stars.
I remember him saying that a little while ago, and saying that he wanted to open up a training school or a dojo where he could bring new talent through.
He didn't want to sign anything long term. So if he does pop up here, it might just be for the Blood and Guts stuff. What's your feelings on this?
I think that Ibushi coming in would be great. I think this to reunite Ibushi and Omega, the Golden Lovers, is great. I don't know if doing it in the Blood and Guts match is the right way to bring him back. I'm going to put that out there.
Is it just based on his availability?
Possibly.
I don't get too excited. Like, don't get me wrong, I really love Kota Ibushi's work and everything. I don't get too excited when people come in for a short spell, knowing that they're not going to be there for the long term, and you can't build perhaps the storyline that you'd want to see with that person. Like, if Kota Ibushi was coming in for 6 months, I'd be a lot more excited about this. But I don't tend to get as excited, and people are going to massively disagree with me here, but whatever, for just these dream matches happening, because I've seen enough really great, amazing 5.5, 6-star matches to last me a lifetime at this point. I just want to see great stories. And if he's just coming in for a one and done, hopefully I'm wrong on that. Like, hopefully he comes and just has a great storyline with whoever.
There was a big school of thought for a while that we would see a breakdown of the Elite, that would see the Bucks and Kenny Omega versus Kota Ibushi in AEW as a tag match. And I feel doing it that way would be far better use of Ibushi than if they were to put him in this multi-man masochistic melee.
See what they're doing with it. We're jumping the gun, aren't we?
We are jumping the gun. Chris Jericho is another name that has also been rumoured to be involved in that Blood and Guts match. We talked about it a little bit yesterday, did Fraser and I. Possibly him joining up with the Blackpool Combat Club for one night only there. We'll see how it all pans out. Meanwhile, another AEW star has popped up once again. Not seen much of them for some time, but it looks as if they've got themselves a new job description.
Boom, boom. It's Colt Cabana. Fightful Select reporting.
If he ever got a sitcom, that's in the title. Boom, boom, it's Colt Cabana.
Right before that's got to be Kane.
Yeah.
It's Colt Cabana.
They're in a block together.
Oh, yeah. Fightful Select once again reporting that he's back to work for AEW. He was backstage at the July 5th episode of Dynamite in Edmonton. So he's not been seen on screen, apart from the Ring of Honor stuff that he's been doing since all the way back in November. He's backstage. He's returned as a producer/coach. They haven't been told what match he was helping out with, but they also don't know if he's going to be back temporarily, but it sounds like it's going to be more often, according to Fightful Select.
I thought he'd be a coach on Collision. I can't see any reason why
Stop.
They wouldn't have put him on Collision. Again, like Ibushi, I think Colt Cabana is another great guy that could train the next load of talent and be a part of the behind the scenes stuff, making moments as well as being in front of the camera.
Is this just a creative who've got nothing for you on Dynamite and you can't do Collision? I feel a bit sorry for him, and you know what? I think Colt Cabana, obviously he's going to be a great trainer. He's done it for, over 20 years at this point, around the world. He's so experienced. It's putting him to good use, but I don't think it's the use, personally, that I'd like to see him used in. I really, really like watching Colt Cabana on telly. I find him very entertaining.
There's still stories to tell. I thought he'd be more involved, entrenched in Ring of Honor, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he's done the odd bit. He had the match with Claudio, didn't he? And apart from that, he's not been there that much. So I do feel like maybe this is a little bit of a waste of his talents, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Speaking of Ring of Honor, I tried to roll the R and started saying ring at the same time. So I sounded like a little raptor. Now, it was Joe, not Claudio, that he faced, sorry. He faced Jericho as well. He did, yeah. He did. I tell you who's facing Claudio, though. Go on. Tell you who's facing Claudio. Mark flipping Briscoe. Yes, big match. Main event of ROH Death Before Dishonor. It was announced during ROH TV. Eddie Kingston saying, look, I'm going away for a little bit. I'm off to do the G1. See you later, alligator. And he said he actually encouraged Mark Briscoe to go for the big one. To which Mark Briscoe threw down the challenge and Claudio accepted with a handshake and a kiss. Not a kiss. That's going to be a hell of a match. That's going to be a hell of a match. I think that's going to be fantastic. I would love for them to put the belt on Mark Briscoe. They're not going to do it. They're not. And I think maybe they should. No, Claudio should have a really, really long reign. He's the bollocks, isn't he, Claudio? I love Mark. I feel like this is the second time that we're in this position because even Mark Briscoe even said, like, I want to do the one thing that my brother did. The story's there, man. The story's there. Jay Briscoe is a phenomenal ROH world champion. And Mark Briscoe wants to do the same. So once again, and very much like when he challenged Joe on ROH TV for Joe's TV title. Claudio, yep. And, or Claudio. Sometimes if you squint, it's hard to tell. But there was that one match where it was all very much like Mark, the Briscoe family at ringside. This is Mark Briscoe, solo doing it for his brother Jay. Oh, Mark lost. Mm-hmm. I feel like you give it to Mark here. And it would still be unexpected, wouldn't it? It would still be unexpected with Kingston not doing it. And quite often, when you get somebody replacing somebody else, everybody thinks, well, that's not the plan. They're obviously not. So it might be good to throw a bit of a curveball and put the strap on him. We will see. Here's a curveball for you. AEW, to say the least. Casually drop in possibly the big reason to buy Fight Forever. Now, you've heard lots of reviews. You've heard ours. We've shared our thoughts on it. If this was what they launched it with, I think a lot of people's minds might have been changed on Fight Forever. And it's coming soon as well. AEW Games confirming yesterday that Stadium Stampede mode is coming. It's a free download as well. If you've not seen it yet, it's a bit like Fortnite. It's a 30-person online Fortnite-esque battle mode. Takes place on and around a football field in an elimination-style competition. So you can go all over the shop. You can do all sorts of nonsense as well. You can see some footage behind us now. Look at it. It's mental. It looks brilliant. It does look really, really fun. And for, I don't know, I think this could be a bit of a game changer for the game. I really think massively so. And I think it will convert a lot of people who weren't so sold on the game to playing it. Like, I'm up for playing it. I was always rubbish on Fortnite. I'm not like you. You've won like 50 times now on Fortnite. Yeah, because it matches me with plebs. Because it knows I'm rubbish. It puts me on the... I think they're mostly bots, in fact, to be honest. But thank you. I assumed you were just the best Fortnite player. Maybe. I'm up there. I'm high ninja. I think so. Is that a ninja that just has a little do before he starts? But it looks amazing. I'm really up for seeing how this plays. I think, honestly, it will change a lot of minds on Fight Forever. Where was this at the start? Yeah, a lot of those mini games and stuff. I play through the career mode on stream, and I enjoy the in-ring stuff. The mini games don't do it for me, but I saw this yesterday, and I was like, wow, okay, this looks really fun. I think playing this with mates, playing the Stadium Stampede mode with mates, would be a hell of an afternoon. What a day, and a hell of an afternoon we hope you have as well. We'll have more wrestling news throughout it at cultaholic.com. Stay safe. Love you, bye.